What's going on, guys? It's the ThePancakeRenegade here, and welcome back to Fallout 3. This is part 30, and just to recap the last episode, we were trying to explore, I guess, this section of DC, or the DC ruins, rather, looking for the Luck bobblehead, but we happened upon Brian Wilkes, who is now cowering in there from the fire ants. You could see one over there. You could see a dead corpse right there. And yeah, they're basically they've killed his whole family. His neighbors are nowhere to be seen. And yeah. We saw the kid in need, so we decided to help him. Yeah, Charon, there might be danger with the huge, gigantic, mutated fire ants. You're real perceptive there. Anyways, we are going to... Well, in the last episode, we ended off right outside Dr. Lesko's shack door, but I'm just walking around here. I know there is a book. I faintly remember there being a book somewhere around here. Abandoned home? Yeah, this is probably it.
I've got one.
No, mentats? I'll take that, though. Let's see. Pool cue, 10mm pistol. It's a faint memory. I believe it's upstairs? No? Stop growling. Oh, pre-war money. I mean, I guess I'll take that. Yoink. Mine now. Oh, I guess I'll settle for that instead of a book. But I did want the book. Oh, here it is. I knew it was somewhere in this house. Alright, so let's take the 556 and the Guns and Bullets magazine. Now, let's go to aid. And Guns and Bullets. Here it is. It's small. Yeah, it's small guns by 2. Alright. Well, time to leave and finally open Dr. Lesko's shack. Alright then. Fire ant nectar. Thank you. Yeah, there's Wilkes' house. Right there's the, Brandice's house? I've already forgotten their names. Well, anyways, let's do what we decided to leave off on the last episode and actually do it in this episode and finally get around to it instead of just me talking about it. But first, let's kill this fire ant. I guess not through the fence though. Oh, let's not light dog meat on fire. You know, guys, I think it's dead now. Okay, well, good thing this game has saves, right? Yeah. Well, now... No, don't just fight them all. Kill that one and follow me. Kill it and follow me. Kill it and follow me. Come on. Come on. Thank you, Charon. Now, follow me before either of you die. Anyways, let's finally open this cabin, I guess, shack door. It seems Dr. Lesko is a man of science, or, as Brian's father said, an egghead. There's a hot plate there. No, thank you. Although, yeah, it's just a hot plate. Empty metal box. There's a terminal right there. An invisible robot, it seems. No, the robot's not there. And a holotape. It's titled Dr. Lesko's Password Recording. Gee, I wonder what could ever be on this. Anyways, let's read it. Or, I guess, listen to it, rather.
This could be the 5th time I've forgotten the code to my desktop terminal. I really must learn to be more organized. The password for my terminal is Formicidae. How hard could that be for me to remember? Note to self, destroy this holotape as soon as move to new lab is complete.
Okay, well, we get a bit of info there. We understand that he's moving to a new lab. Either he's just very clumsy, and, I didn't want to do that. He's either very clumsy, or there's something on the desk. He's either very clumsy, and hasn't destroyed it, just like he keeps forgetting the password, or he's just not done with the move. Anyways, let's finally activate this terminal. Let's see, the basic stuff. Okay, Dr. Weston Lesko. Private, please do not access without permission. Activate science robot. Do you think that's gonna work? Error, pod empty. Wouldn't have seen that coming. Science robot command input. Error, robot out of range. Alright, well, let's try the personal notes. Where did I go wrong? Sample location discovered. And dangers. Let's start from the top and work our way down. Where did I go wrong? Batch A27 is a complete failure. I must return... Excuse me. Batch A27 is complete... Let's try this again. Batch A27 is a complete failure. I must return to my original formulas and begin the process all over again. Perhaps the pressure of working in these conditions without proper laboratory equipment is to blame. Perhaps I simply didn't splice the correct genetic instructions, or perhaps I am fatigued. Whatever the case may be, A27 is proving to be a disaster. I must introduce a new formula soon, or I may not be alive to see my hypothesis come to fruition. Alright. Sample location discovered. I found the perfect specimen for my experiments inside Marigold Station. Alright, well I guess we know where to go. Investigate Marigold Metro Station and remove the source of the fire ants. Alright. I've set up shop underground, probably in Marigold Station. I've set up my shop underground for now while I prepare the experiment. All I need is a bit of last-minute programming on my robot, and it will be ready to perform the delicate... injections. Soon I will prove to everyone that my formula is a viable alternative to the destruction of these misunderstood beings. And last but not least, dangers. I realize the dangers involved with tampering with nature. I've heard the rhetoric, I'm just going to say rhetoric. I've heard the rhetoric and the hoopla about playing God. However, I'm determined to reduce these poor things back to their original state when they were harmless. Only through genetic recoding is this possible. All that is needed is a proper test subject. My search continues as I tweak the formula. Alright, so it turns out Dr. Lesko is just trying to... Now I want to get out of the chair. Turns out Dr. Lesko just wants to return ants back to their harmless, normal selves before the war and all the mutations and radiation and whatnot. But he seems to have messed up in the gene splicing and created a fire-bending ant. Yeah, that's it. That's how I'm gonna describe him. Fire-bending ants. Alright, well, it seems we have to... Oh, let's remove that marker. There we go. And it seems we have to go to Marigold Station. You think it's right there? I do. Alright, let's hop over this. Let's avoid any fire ants that we can without killing our followers, or without getting our followers killed. I wonder if it's going to be left or right. I think it's going to be here when we go down the street. Yeah, it's right there. Alright, that's fine. Alright, I guess we gotta kill you before my followers. And you end up killing them. Let's deal with you as well. Alright, and last but not least... Alright, Sharon hasn't died. Dog meat, you haven't died. Right? Right? Alright then. I guess dog meat's nowhere to be found. Oh, there you are. Yeah, you're good. And I don't see Charon, but I haven't gotten the message that says he's dead. Let's see. Let's eat that. That. Oh. Futurism illustrated. It's fine by me. And then... yeah, one step back. Alright. Let's enter the metro station. Ooh, new call machine. Alright. Normally, fighting fire with fire doesn't work, but it will for me. chopping through these like butter.
And the sight of your own blood?
Like in my first playthrough, I guess a contributing factor is how early I come here and do this quest, but with this shish kebab, it's really easy to kill these guys. Like, normally it takes me a while. Might want to just keep this out. Oh! Oh! Whoa, 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 whoa. Are you in the ground? You were totally in the ground. Oh! 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 Are you okay? Dog meat, are you okay? Yeah, that ant was totally in the ground. Cheater. Alright, so let's go to the local map. Yes. Let's go down here. So we don't want to go back that way. We can go either this way or this way. Or this way or that way. I think we'll head down this train tunnel first. If it's blocked, we'll go down the other one. I tried saying the other one and the next one at the same time. The another one was the result. Let's see what's in the trash can. A few bottle caps. Why not? No. And you're empty, so I can't go in you. I can't search you. You're blocked. No. Okay, so which path do we want to travel? Left or right? Left, right, left, right. I see a door on the left, so I think I'm going to go this way. Oh. What's it say? Employees only? Alright. Well, it's post-apocalypse. I'm just not going to listen to those rules. Nope. Yeah, I figured that would happen. Alright, dog meat, don't die. Another room full of gas. Oh, is this just... Yes, it is. Alright then. Oh, ammo crates. Easy. Let's take those frag mines. And those frag mines. Oh, that's... okay. It's already empty. So I guess left wasn't the way to go. Oh, medkit. I mean, unless we can go further down here. Seems like a good option. Alright, sneak's not gonna do as well. Especially when they already know we're here. Oh. I have a feeling I'm gonna burn through quite a few stim packs today. At least down here. Oh. Come on now. Come on. There we go. Ooh, a silenced 10mm pistol. I'll take it. I can hear an ant through here, but I'm not gonna...
Over here.
I'm not gonna try and mess with any more ants that I can't immediately see. Yeah, no thank you. Sharon, don't do it. Dog meat, don't do it. Don't.
Thought I heard something. Where? Yeah. That takes care of that.
Yeah. It sure does. Thanks for that clarification. How can I not check Charon? He's right there. Check Charon. Alright, he's fine. Ooh. Cherry bomb. Don't necessarily need them, but why not? I'll take them. So Psycho, Stim Pack. I'll take a Stim Pack. For your money. Thank you. Oh. Crap. I didn't mean to force. Crap. I didn't mean to force pick that. Oops. Oh well. Alright. Trying to speed through this because most of it's just like. It's just, it's kind of pointless. It's just more of the metro station and just filled with ants. Yeah, so we're working our way back here. No, okay. Yeah. We're finding a new path. That's fine. Alright. Let's check the end of this tunnel real quick. Because if I'm not mistaken... Well, well, well. Who do we have here? Oh. Yeah. Okay. We have William Brandice, which seems to be, William Brandice's key. Alright. That's fine. I guess he went down here and started to search for the ant problem, but it seems he didn't make it very far. Well, he made it far, he just didn't make it to his end goal. So, yeah. Rest in peace, William Brandice. Anyways, I believe we saw a door back here, right? Yeah, there's an ant back here. See if we can't get rid of it. Alright, I will see you guys when I get back there, because this is kind of stupid. Alright, so as you could see, I made it to here without either Dogmeat or Charon dying. There's an ant up here, and we haven't discovered William Brandice's body just yet, so I'd like to do that real quick. Oh, there's a mute fruit. Let's eat that. Alright. And I guess now you can see him with his face intact. So he was fairly young. Kind of looks like our character model. I guess, if you can see the face. Hard to see in the fedora, but anyways, kind of looks like us. Moving on. Now, let's finally see what's behind door number 1.
Well, you startled me. You really mustn't creep up on people like that.
Hey! You're that egghead, scientist the kid was talking about.
Well, yes, I suppose I am. Dr. Weston Lesko's my name, and it's good to make your acquaintance. What brings you to my little experimental ecosystem?
Oh dang, that's kind of bloody. Experiments? What do you mean?
My experiments are of a complex nature and would take a scientist to explain. Oh wait, I'm a scientist. How marvelous. My foray into reducing the girth of these insectoid creatures is of utmost importance. I intend to generationally reduce their immense stature by way of a pre-birth induced mutagen. Isn't that clever?
Okay, so let's just do These two kind of seem pretty stupid, so let's just use the intelligence option. Oh, I see. You're trying to make them smaller over time by injecting the eggs. Which, I mean, that's not necessarily an intelligent thought. You don't need high intelligence to understand that's what he's doing. I mean, unless you, the viewer, do. No offense to you then, but, yeah.
My word, you understand perfectly. How marvelous!
I got news for you, Brainiac. It ain't working.
I don't expect a common wastelander to understand the intricacies of an experiment this delicate. There was an error in my calculations that caused my mutagen to allow the ants to develop a new biomechanism. I call their genetic aberration pyrosis, the ability to emit flame from their bodies. I may be able to correct this error, but I can't get near my equipment.
Intelligence. I'm shocked you didn't attempt this in a controlled environment first.
Your knowledge of experimental procedure surprises me. Indeed, I have skipped a step and directly modified an entire brood. Perhaps I was too hasty. I was so certain it would work. To correct this mistake, I'll need to get to my terminal to modify the mutagen.
What exactly do you need?
My portable terminal is set up in the hatchery chamber near the Ant Queen. If I can reach it, I can continue to work on improving the mutagen.
If the Queen's your concern, why not deal with it directly?
If she were harmed in any way, months of data would be lost. Your objective would be to eliminate what I call her quintet of nest guardians. Filthy little abominations.
Just how will all this undo the mayhem you've caused?
I've rigged the equipment at my portable terminal to emit what I call an inhibitor pulse. Once I send this pulse, all of the remaining ants will lose their empathic link with the Queen and frenzy, destroying each other in the process. So, that's all there is to it. What do you say?
If you don't have access to your terminal, how in the world did you do that? Huh? Let's see. So I'm deciding between this and this. Oh, heavy incentive, new ammunition, burn down Grayditch. That's like the moral option, but we are kind of like a mercenary, I guess. We aren't technically a mercenary, but because we aren't hired by the talent company or the other one. I forget what they are. But yeah, we play a mercenary-esque role. This is a hefty task, Doc. I'm gonna need some serious incentive.
Yes, I suppose you're right. Science must learn to acquiesce to your standards in order to advance itself. I was merely going to offer up one of my mutagenic bioenhancers, but I suppose I could up the ante. I will also award you with my old lab coat. It served me well over the years, and you may find it useful for your own experiments.
Alright, fine. I guess that's the best bonus we're gonna get. Alright, yeah, let's now do the morally good option. If it'll stop the ants from burning down Grayditch, I'm in.
You will? How marvelous! Be careful, my friend. The nest guardians can be quite tenacious.
What else can you tell me about these fire ants?
Well, the mutagen has enhanced their fortitude and provided them with what I call pyrosis, the ability to emit flame biologically. They're quite radiation-free, however. Well, as radiation-free as any other mutated creature in the wasteland.
He's got a point. Alright, so this guy, he reminds me of the stereotypical nerd who has to, like, put their fingers against their glasses, like shove it up against their face to keep them to stay on and falling from the bridge of their nose, who carries around like the stack of textbooks and all the football jocks push over, like, yeah, that's the stereotypical idea of nerd I have in my head. Will anything special hurt the ants?
I'm afraid they are not susceptible to anything I can think of that wouldn't harm the garden variety giant ant.
Oh yes, the
Just
garden
aim for their
variety.
antennae if you can. It will confuse them quite a bit.
Everyone's telling me to do that, so it's like a frenzy. If you didn't know, that's what it does. How did you go from changing their size to breathing fire?
Playing with genetic codes isn't simple. Do you realize one tiny tweak at any point in the last million years could have completely changed us? Going from attempting to change their size to generating their pyrosis ability is no surprise at all.
No, I just find it kind of ironic how they're fire ants and they breathe literal fire. Yeah, that's the thing. How the heck can an ant breathe fire?
The stimulation of the subject's evolutionary trigger by the mutagen caused a biodefensive reaction metamorphosing the ant's venom glands. This process caused unexpected oscillations in the venom molecules at such a vast rate it produces a thermodynamic biochemical reaction. As the subject ejects the volatile solution, it becomes conflagrant due to new structures in its maw. I call its calefaction array. Amazing, isn't it?
Yes, quite. I wasn't sleeping. Alright, let me ask you something else.
Yes?
Yes? What do you know about Brian Wilkes? I mean, he is the reason we're here after all.
Far too curious. His incessant questioning would often come when I was the most absorbed with my calculations. He had no regard for the importance of my work.
Or you didn't tell him either. Can't you take responsibility for his father's death?
All scientists take responsibility for their failures because it comes with the territory. I will take this experimentation to completion without roosting on the moral high ground. If I allow emotions to enter the mix, all this time and energy spent will have been for nothing.
You should have at least told him you were alive. He thought he was alone. Wait, yeah.
I can't risk leaving this place. I have to continue monitoring the hatchery for any further mutations in the next brood. I have no time for children and their petty games. What do they know about the importance of my work?
If you told him, he might have. Don't you realize that you've ruined his entire life?
You have your ideals and I have mine. I'm down here to complete my experiments at any cost. If that means the loss of a few lives to save generations of lives in the future, it's a small price to pay. Yes?
About your experiments.
Oh my, yes, they're quite marvelous. There are many that say it can't be done, but I'll prove them wrong.
Science, something isn't right. You shouldn't have gotten results like these so quickly.
Well, I may have used a few, shortcuts, yes. I was told that the F.E.V works wonders when used under controlled circumstances.
By who?
Apparently I was wrong, but I know my mistake. I'm certain I can get it to work.
F.E.V is the forced evolutionary virus. That's something we'll deal on a bit later. Okay. What's the goal of your experiments?
By introducing my mutagen directly into an ant egg, I hope to reduce the size of the adults. This is a generational system, meaning it will take quite a few broods before the ants are at their destination size. In the end, I hope to make them as small as they were over 200 years ago.
How exactly can I destroy the mutagen?
Destroy? Oh, no, no, no! You mustn't do that. It's my life's work. Just clear me a path to my equipment and I'll do the rest when you tell me it's safe.
Alright, so it looks like we have a few options in this scenario.
Yes?
Yes. My work is done, Doctor.
Please don't insult my intelligence. You didn't even enter the hatchery. Now, I believe you have a job to do?
Oh yeah, the door was just opening. Alright, well, it looks like... Oh, okay. He's got a better lab now. Wait, where's the robot? He had a robot. Oh, is that the yeah, I think the robot's the injection machine now. Oh, I thought that was scrap metal. Oh well. Alright, well, it looks like we will have to end off today's episode at yet another door. Wow, okay. Yeah. Looks like that's gonna happen yet again.
How else may I assist you in your endeavors?
Give me all your money. Just kidding. Interesting chalkboard. Alright. I don't know why, but I do know why. I was reminded of, Good Will Hunting. Props to anyone who's seen that movie. It's pretty good. But yeah, before we continue onwards, we have to end the episode here. So, let me just open this ammo crate. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope y'all enjoyed. And I'll catch you the next one. Peace.